I have a new plan here, something I believe is very unique. So let me show you now. Hey guys, Bratty Baker here. Hope you're all doing well. I hope this lockdown is treating you all well. So in this video, I wanted to do something very different, something very unique. So as you guys can see the number plate here, if you have watched my previous videos on the channel, you might notice that this was not what I had. Yes, I did change the number plate off camera. I had this, white emblem, along with the white number plate and the black numbers, of course. But again, I did not like that, so I switched back to the original Yamaha monogram along with the NV plus number plate. And I made a video on how to reduce the height of this plate, the length of this plate, so that it won't hit on the mudguard here and bend and break the monogram. But still, again, I'm not very happy about how it looks, and as you guys can see, this area has started to rust, unfortunately. So the idea here is to have the number plate attached to the front mudguard, and as you can see, this is the new custom made number plate with the India logo on the left. As you guys can see, looks really good. You can make this number plate. You can ask Adarsh. His number is down in the description box below. You can contact him either from Instagram or you can directly WhatsApp him your requirements, and I got this plate from him. And this right here, this is the clamp. So these two holes that you can see, 4 holes, this sits on the mudguard, and these 2 holes, these hold the number plate. So this is from a Yamaha Enticer. You guys might have heard about that. It was a cruiser made by Yamaha. Didn't sell all that well, but still they are making this. This is original from Yamaha, and that's what we're gonna do. So if you have already seen it, you might have also heard that it's a direct fit. That is, it doesn't require any modifications. But unfortunately, that is not true because of you can see the length between these 2 clamps. It's much larger and it needs to be bent so that it can be accommodated between these 2 holes that hold the mudguard as well. I'll just show you for a reference. So here is the clamp, and let me explain why it is not a direct fit. As you guys can see, this clamp has to sit between the holder and the mudguard, so it has to sit in between here. So if you align it here, let me just change the camera now. So if you align it on the bike's right side, it sits way out. As you guys can see, there is so much gap. So that means this clamp needs to be bent. So that means the distance between here and here, it needs to go shorter. And this is actually pretty strong, so I'm not able to do it with my hand. So the correct way to do it is we have to go to a lathe, we have to measure how much distance we need to reduce, and then we have to get them bended for you. At the same time, there are these 2 holes that will hold the number plate together, but as you can see, there are no holes anywhere here. So what we have to do is we have to align these holes behind the number plate. We have to mark it with some sort of a marker. You have to go to the lathe and also make the holes that are required to fit the number plate properly. So as we go and bend it there, we'll also be able to drill these holes there. So in Tamil we say Ore kallu rendu manga. So that's what we have to do. We have to go get both of them done in one go. So let's go do it now. So as you guys can see, I'm at a lathe place, and now we are trying to bend it down a little so that it will be able to sit on the mudguard. So as they bend, we can use some sort of a ruler to check if it's correctly. So I think 10 centimeters is what is needed. So now they are checking the distance between them. Still needs some work. So now the thing has gone a little bit more inside so that the clamp will not bend uninitiatedly. So since the metal is pretty strong, so they've completely went in and they are tightening it down. So they're trying it in a different way. This again, the metal is pretty strong, needs a lot of work. So now we've got it bent. So now next job is you have to drill the holes on the number plate. So do not forget to show the nut when you're doing. So this is the nut that's supposed to go fit the number plate onto the clamp. So we have to show the nut so that they can drill a hole that is as big as the nut, slightly bigger than the nut, so we won't have problems fitting it in. So we're back home, and as you guys can see, the two holes has been drilled well, and then the clamp has also been bent so that it will sit properly on the mudguard's position. So let's start the installation now. I'll get back onto the action camera, put back on the tripod, and we'll begin the installation. Before I get back onto the action camera, what we have to do is we have to remove 1, 2, 3 and 4 bolts from the mudguard so that we can sandwich the number plate holder in between, and then we can reinstall all the 4 nuts. So as you guys can see, all the bolts have been tightened. This is from the bike's right side, and let me just get, this is from the bike's left side. So this is how the clamp looks. Trying to focus. Yes, this is how the clamp looks. So let's now put the number plate, which is a much easier job. It took me 30 minutes to align this clamp and install, because I'm a very inexperienced person when it comes to this, but mechanics probably would be able to do it in 2 or 3 minutes. But anyways, always happy to learn. So let's now install the number plate and we should be done. So now it's been installed, so we can get rid of this ugly ass number plate. So just 2 screws here. Let us do that and re-put back to fit back the monogram, and I think that's it for now. And I think we should be done. So So as you guys can see, the new number plate along with the clamp and the Yamaha monogram has been installed. So yes, that's how she looks now. I love how she looks right now. So this is like a classic Japanese design of having the number plate sit here instead of right below the logo or the monogram. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you loved this video. I hope this video was useful to make your Yamaha RX look unique with this number plate being on the front mudguard lower down instead of the usual RX that you see around. So if you like this video, please do leave a like below. Please do comment your video suggestions and video requests. I shall put in my best efforts to get it done for you. Please do subscribe to the channel for more two-stroke content. Keep the blue smoke alive. Bratty Biker signing off. Have a wonderful day.